back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. So we have got a winter warmer because I don't know about you, these nights are getting cold and I am wanting my stew. Looking out now, it is 6:30 and it's pitch black. This is worrying because I've got to go spinning a couple of days and I normally leave home about, I'd say 6:45 to get there for 7:30. And at this rate, I think I'm going to have to wear my high vis from work because running back at like 20 to 9 as well is going to be, I can't be wearing black. Normally I like to wear black so no one sees me, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to have to dig out my peach reversible iridescent hoodie so that every person can see me driving past. Fabulous. Anyway, we're not here about that. My lovelies, we're doing a winter warmer. The winter warmers are back. We are in November and I am so happy. Now, it's kind of my take on a classic. So I was thinking shepherd's pie. Went through everything that we got from the butchers and realised we didn't have mince. So I had a look through and I was like, we have got braising steak. So found quite a few recipes along the lines of like a steak and root veg, casserole, shepherd's pie type. So I will link a few recipes down below, but this is kind of me winging it. This is what I want to put into it. So you will see a pan over in a moment, but we of course have the main piece, which is 1 kilo of braising steak. I don't really know measurements of everything and everything else because it's just what I've got in there. So as I say, the only thing I do know is 1 kilo of braising steak. I've got some beef stock cubes, Lea & Perrins and English mustard. I've also got some whole grain mustard because I'm half and half whether I want to put whole grain mustard in the mash or English mustard, or maybe a bit of English mustard in the filling and whole grain on the top. I'm not too sure. Might not use both of mustards, but it's there for an option. We've got onions, mushrooms, carrots and leeks for the filling and also some frozen garden peas. Got loads of potatoes for the mash. I have got some cheese because I do want to make it like a cheesy mash. And then we've got some gravy, salt, pepper, garlic and thyme. And as I say, that will go in with the Worcestershire sauce. A few little things. I can't really remember what I use Worcestershire sauce for and how much you need. But a lot of the recipes that I saw did say like a couple of tablespoons of Worcestershire. So we are going to go with it. First thing is first, this is going to be the test as well because we haven't really used the oven for like the hob or anything. I think once I put the potato on, I'm going to put the dishes under the grill. For the amount that we're making, I'm hoping it's going to make 2 individual ramekins alongside a huge pot, which will be leftovers. So, the price at the moment for the electricity today, £1.79. Let's see what it is at the end of it and how expensive this meal is actually to cook nowadays. Let's get cooking.
My best friend didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. How it's gonna stay in the fight with you. Just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it.
So the way this is going to cook is the potatoes are going to go into parboil. Once they are parboiled, that's fine because they will then be on their own little section. I will do the carrots and peas just to softly parboil them, and then I will braise the steak, drain that off, and then add in mushrooms, onions and the leeks, and then all the seasoning, the gravy, the stock. A few minutes before I'm going to put it in the containers, we'll add in the carrots and peas. And then the fun part of mashing all the potatoes. We have plenty of butter and milk, my lovelies. I also forgot to say, I don't think I mentioned it in the clip before, but you would have seen in the overview. Also got a bottle of brown ale. Good old Newcastle brown ale, just to chuck in a bit with the steak when it goes into simmer all of that up. But yes, we're just now prepping the leeks. I was trying to think of another veg to go in there because it was mushrooms, onions, carrots, peas. A lot of the recipes had celery, but I don't like celery. And then Mum was like, oh, what about leeks? I was like, you know what? Good shout, Mother. Apologies if you hear noise. We have cast a foot loose. You sound like they're whizzing the entire street. I don't know, some pumpkin soup. Because the has been going for about 45 minutes solid. Ain't that bad? So I'm going to do the mushrooms, peel all of them. Onions. Do I do the onions? Because I have done the leeks technically. I might save the onions for Mum, and I might crack on peeling the potatoes. I'm going to do the mushrooms first and then see what happens next.
Every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
As you can tell, at college, I was never really on peeling spuds duty. I think the peeler is not the best because I do feel I'm going to slice my hand as I'm doing it. And it does seem to be gripping, but we've got one potato done. I thought that I would tackle the potatoes, but as I say, oh hang on, I'm on a bit of a roll here now. It's just that the grater's not really getting rid of the skin as quick as I'd like. Oh, here we are. We are on a roll, my love. It's making a bit of a mess. There's potato skin flying everywhere, but we'll go with it. I am going to leave the onions for Mum because I don't quite need the onions yet, you know. Funny that, I need my potatoes, I need my carrots and my peas. So what I'm going to do is once these are peeled, well, probably in about 10,000 years, oh, more potato skin flying everywhere. Oopsie. I'm going to put the potatoes and the carrots and peas on all together. The carrots and peas I want to do for about 10 minutes, just kind of like a little parboil, because they will be added in to the meats at the end, just for about 5-10 minutes before it then all goes under the grill, and we have ourselves some good steak shepherd's pie. I think that's all you call it, isn't it? Or like chunky steak shepherd's pie. I'm really trying to concentrate on this, my lovelies. Oh my goodness. And I can't have like a single strip of skin left on it, honestly. There we go. So yes, this week, this Friday, I'm actually off to Newcastle because next Monday is N-dubs. So I was just checking my train tickets and everything, and it said on my return journey, strikes may result in impacting your journey. You know, just think, great, because Mum said, oh, I've checked it all, you miss it. But it's something about Tuesday morning trains. I'm hoping I'm all right because mine is at 1:30 in the afternoon. Ow. So I'm hoping I'm all right. I have tried to find an email, couldn't. So I went on their Twitter because they said, always here to help. And I'm like, hi, my train is 1:30 XYZ. Am I affected? Because it doesn't look like it is because it's in the morning. But then I've had the notification to say impact on your travel. So I just kind of want to know because I don't really want to be stuck up in Newcastle. Checked an Uber price. Wow. It'd be cheaper to have someone drive all the way up in petrol and bring me back twice. Extortionate, yes. So right, this is going everywhere, making a right pig's ear. Let me do this off camera and hopefully Mum's going to be back. She goes for a tea and he's gone for like 2 hours at a time and I end up doing all the cooking. I'll tell you what, my lovelies, I am very proud of myself with those tetties. Oh, just so that we still know they're there, right? Not an ounce of skin on these. Not an ounce. So these are going to go on to boil. Mum's still not back, so I'm going to put the potatoes on with the carrots and peas, braise the steak, and it looks like I'm going to have to do the onions as well. Oh my goodness, I'm proper doing this on my own tonight, you know. Adult life. been cutting onions without telling me you've been cutting onions. I'm so glad I got makeup or lashes off for this. Mama G, why was she not home? Oh my god, guys. Tears, actual tears. Oh, right. I'm going to give it 15 minutes and then we'll come back. I just need to get out of the kitchen. My eyes are freaking burning. Cut and she's back. I was crying my eyes out.
Well, you could have left them. Hey!
We're going to put some ale in. Newcastle brand ale. Remember, Dad still owes me a bottle of this.
Oh, does he? Oh, well, I'll put that on your dad's bill. He's probably climatised because Newcastle 4-0 against Aston Villa.
Oh, God. Well, at least they've won something for a trade.
No, they're quite up, Shen. They're quite up. Dad said the wealthiest country football team in the world at the minute because them sheikhs have bought it. Oh, good girl.
Look at you're out of the camera. If you could see her facial expression with me just then.
Typical Georgie daughter. Nick the Newcastle out. Her father would be proud.
You want a little toast before
Oh
it goes
yes,
in?
I would. Just is it bitty?
It's alright. It reminds me of the lager that I had at the brewery tour. The Oktoberfest.
Oh, that's quite nice.
We'll get case
Don't tell Dada though. Don't tell Dada.
Let's bung this in piece de resistance, and this will all burn out. Look at that foaming. Yes, please.
Let the foam go in.
It is. Look.
Oh right.
Look at it.
Oh my god. We're getting smoked out, viewers. We're getting smoked out. I need to open the door.
She's so dramatic. If it's not sparkling, then now it's beer.
No, it's the steam, Shane.
It's the steam. Yeah, that tastes like the Oktoberfest I had at the brewery.
Does it?
So I only went for a little drink and ended up with a huge stein of it. Right. I think now, because that's it, the potatoes are almost done. So the potatoes, I'll probably give another 5 minutes, and then what we'll do is we can mash them and put them to one side. I don't think I'm going to put whole grain mustard in the mash.
Oh, well then, okay.
Because I'm going to put English mustard in the sauce, and then we can just have like a cheesy mash.
All right then.
And then I'm going to put them under the grill. Save putting the oven on, save heating all of that up. We'll put the pies under the grill.
Just okay. So you want me to get everything out from under the grill?
Yeah, not yet, because this has still got about half hour before it goes.
So we need the potato masher.
Yeah. Butter, milk. I've got the seasoning. Ooh, right. So now it's the seasoning part. We are going to put in English mustard. Now, we both are quite used to this now. Should we put a couple of tablespoons in?
In what? Yeah.
Put 1, 2. Oh, you know what? There's not much left. Just put it on.
I thought you were putting the whole grain mustard in.
No, I was going to have that for the mash, but I think we'll use the English. And as I say, now we can get another English mustard wherever we go, or I'll have a look in home bargains.
Oh.
Because I actually quite like an English mustard now.
What, that one that we got from Asda?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm going to turn this down just while we put all the seasoning in. I'm going to spin you around, but I'll talk you through what we're putting in, okay? Right, I don't want it to be too overpowering with garlic, so I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon of easy garlic. And now, all the recipes I saw had Worcestershire sauce. I'm just going to give it a bit of a chuck in because we had it in another stew, I think, before, so it can't be that bad. What?
I know, I've got you, but...
Got some thyme. Sprinkle a bit of that in. Salt, pepper. Give that a mix. And then because we've already got the ale in, I'm just going to sprinkle some gravy granules, turn it down, let it simmer, and then I'll see if we need some more gravy in there because I want it to mix with the ale. Fun fact about baby Shannon, and Mum can verify this. Actually, do you want to try and get in for this one? Because I want to see your reaction when I say it.
Oh.
It is a true thing. There she is. When...
Sorry, viewers, I haven't even had a drink yet, viewers.
When I was little and we would do roast dinners or anything with gravy, I would sit on the side and eat gravy granules from the tub.
Yes.
Yep. That's a baby
because
Shannon thing.
Viewers, when we do gravy, our gravy, as you probably know from Shannon's vlogs, is like treacle.
Has to be thick.
It has to be thick, so we use a lot of gravy every week if we're doing a casserole.
And see that, just by sprinkling the granules
Oh my God, yeah.
on the ale, has thickened up. So I'm going to let this go. I might do 1 little jug of gravy to go in it.
Oh, it looks lovely.
But it might be very beery. We need to put a little bit
Oh,
of
that's
gravy
all right. I've had no alcohol today, viewers.
So I'm going to leave that,
Simmer.
turn it down.
Yeah.
We'll leave that for about 15-20 minutes. Mum's going to start mashing the tetties.
Yeah,
and then that can go to one side. Oh, we've had a bit of a water spillage, so she just wants to wash everything.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are.
Right, so I'm not actually going to put any gravy in because the sachets, well, the little granules that I chucked in with the ale have actually gone really thick. So we're going to have a little dish of this for ourselves tonight. So I'm not going to overfill them.
No, just 1 scoop, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 little ladle for each. And then the big one will be the one that we will do for leftovers. The big one I'm not going to put any cheese on because obviously we'll just do that as and when we use it. Put a little bit more on that one.
Yeah, but that one you're going to have for work, aren't you?
Yeah, this is going to be like the lunches and everything. Oh, lunches and food pulse. So now with that, mash, very creamy, probably very calorific mash, but...
Do you want me to go over that with the fork? You know what they do on the thing?
You can if you want, because I'm just going to put 2 dollops of mash.
Right.
And then we pass them over to Mother with a fork.
Thank you.
And she can flatten it all out.
Oh, it's only going to brown, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what's tomorrow, viewers? Oh, it's gone off.
No, still there.
Oh. What's tomorrow, viewers? Halloween.
Well, official Halloween.
Yes.
Isn't it?
So tomorrow night, viewers, the piece de resistance.
Something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Right, so you would have seen it actually come out really nice. Mum wants to watch a horror. I'm not putting a full-blown horror because the ones on here are scary. But there is a comedy horror that I've had my eye on, a new one.
All right, then we'll
The
watch
Curse of Bridge Hollow, which is on Netflix. So
okay.
we'll watch that. It's an hour and a half. That's fine. I've just said to Mum, please do not touch the actual dish because obviously it's been under the grill. Got a fork and a spoon because obviously not too sure what we'll need, but I say don't touch it and then I touch it. Let's have a look. Got a bit of a carrot there, have we, and some mash. The carrots are still al dente, which is good. Oh, look at that cheese drop.
What, you got a blob of cheese?
Mm.
All right.
Careful, don't touch the tray.
All right.
Can't be having 3rd-degree burns. It's heavy.
Oh, the little dishes are what?
1 minute. Quick family call. I have been having a few mouthfuls tucking in. Mama G is... You've got to get it right down and get a good scoop of everything.
All right, hang on.
Mum's just doing the mash. Plenty of butter, plenty of milk, plenty of seasoning. Just donk it down and whatever you get. But I've got a pea now.
I've got a carrot. Well, I've got a bit of meat.
The steak's actually really nice.
Is it?
Really soft.
I've got a bit of meat yet. I've got carrots.
I thought you said you had a bit, mate.
No, I thought I did.
Just stab your fork down and you'll feel it. Because they're nice big bits. There you go.
Oh, Christ. Jesus. Oh, it's tender, isn't it? Nice.
And I think by actually adding the ale, it does give it a different twang. Because
you can still taste the garlic.
Normally, because we put it with so much thick gravy, all you get is like the thick beefy taste. But this is like, you get the ale. I can taste a bit of the Worcestershire. There's a little bit of a twang.
So did you say now then every time we do a casserole,
I want to put ale in it.
You want to put a different ale in it? Abbott's ale, Bishop Fingers. Yeah.
And then we can just sprinkle the gravy granules on, mix it. Yeah. And then, as I say, I let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes and it just thickened completely. Because normally we'll put like 2 litres of gravy in a big thing, wouldn't it? And we'll fill it all the way up.
Yeah, but sometimes when we put that in, even when it goes round, it just goes up water, doesn't it?
Yeah. So this is literally just juices. So we're going to watch a comedy horror called The Curse of Bridge Hollow on Netflix. So you'll probably see a time lapse of us stuffing our face. And then we'll give you the final verdict at the end once we're probably very stuffed piggies.
Where you wanna go? I am all about adventure times. Another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile, like.
So food is done. Film is done. I look a lot different. I've got my older TikTok curler in the hair and just sorted out my work uniform for tomorrow. We've had a little bit of a debate on what boots to wear, but I think I'm going to go with my Chelsea boots. I'm going to show Mum also there's a new pair of Doc Martens I've got my eye on, so I might have a little partake in that. You need to build your DM collection, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got one pair.
She's only got the originals. I did put on my patent loafers today, but didn't go well with the dress. I think that's definitely something like with the checkered trousers, maybe like a preppy look.
Yeah, or the plissé ones.
Yeah.
Swimmers.
I need to wear like thick socks with them though, because I feel like my feet have got thinner.
Oh, wow.
I need to wear that. The Curse of Bridge Hallow. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's good.
It was really good. It kind of reminded me, was it last Halloween or the Halloween before? We watched one with Adam Sandler, Who Be Halloween.
Is he the man in the museum?
No, Who
The
Be...
Fockers, isn't it?
No, that's Ben Stiller.
Oh.
Adam Sandler's the wedding singer.
Oh, right, yeah.
And it was Hubie Halloween when, at the end, like, they thought it was his mum that was cursing everyone.
Well, I can't remember.
I'm sure I've watched it a couple of times. I'm sure I watched it with Mum. It might have been last year or the year before. I've realised what I haven't watched this year for Halloween. I am absolutely gutted in myself that I might have to start it and complete it in the next week.
What?
Haunting a Hill House.
Oh, I ain't watching that.
With the bent neck lady.
No, I'm not watching that.
I've watched it for like the past 3-4 years. Ever since it's been out, I've watched it every year. Normally I do watch it the first week of October, so I didn't watch it when I was on Halloween. But Halloween holiday, I saw it on there and I was like, oh my god, I haven't watched it. I might actually, I think, didn't you get it for me though on DVD for Christmas?
I think one year. Is that when she goes all...
Yeah, and it's the dad takes the children away from the house because the mum. I think you've walked in when I've been watching
Yeah, I
snippets of
don't
it.
think I've watched it all. Is
And they go back to the red room.
Is she possessed?
Yeah, it's like the thing, it got the mum and then now it's the daughter and the boy.
Oh, right.
I think Mum might have actually bought it for me on DVD for Christmas or birthday.
Oh, might be out the back there.
We'll have a look. If not, I think I might have to binge that because I can't not watch it. That is like my tradition. When I saw it, I thought, oh my god, I was shocked in myself. But anyway, I look like an absolute mess right now. We are also going to watch Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 because Mum hasn't even seen the original Hocus Pocus. So everyone who said to me, oh, how can you never seen it? Leading by example.
Yeah.
She hasn't seen it, so she hasn't led it on to me. So we're going to watch that in the week as well. So a lot of films this week. But how would you rate the braised steak shepherd's pie?
10.
It was absolutely delicious. That's probably our first, apart from like the pumpkin soup.
No, but it's very Moorish, isn't it? I could eat some more.
After, she was like, have you got any more? So it's in the
Shannon said no. No more, Mum.
I said, it's in the big tin if you want some.
No,
But say that will do. I don't think I'm going to take it to lunch because I think it's going to be too messy in the containers. That will do us, I think, a good couple of days' dinners.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. And definitely we'll be putting the ale in once again. I definitely like that ale in.
Yeah. It's better than having all that gravy, isn't it?
And I think also that's like our first actual, like, I would say a winter food. Like, we've done pumpkin soup, but that's like the first shepherd's pie. I think we're going to do like, I want to get dumplings. I want to do like a stew with dumplings.
Yeah.
Hot pot. Oh, Cannon. Why are you not focusing? It's because the galaxy light's on. I want to do a hot pot. I love a good hot pot in these little dishes, don't I?
Yeah.
But normally for the hot pot, we do lamb. Which, we did get some lamb from the butcher's. Well, you picked it up when I was away, didn't you?
Yeah, full leg of lamb.
So, maybe we could do a lamb roast dinner, and then leftovers, I'll do a nice hot pot the following day or something. So, there's going to be plenty...
Farm Foods, they've got a leg of lamb there, £15.
Yeah, Farm Foods, we keep getting brochures for. We haven't really got one near to us.
Yeah.
Our one isn't too far away. It's probably about 15-20 minutes, but it's not really a big one. Nan used to have a big one over in Gravesend, and as I say, it used to go in there, but they have got some really good offers on, so I might have to have a look at that. But yeah, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I love the little... I'm glad I didn't put the whole grain mustard in the mash as well, because I could taste the English mustard in the sauce.
Oh, I think it would have still been all right, Lou.
But it must have been 2 bits of mustard. I say I definitely will be getting some more English mustard, because I like that now with my beefs and everything.
Yeah.
And we've got beef from the butcher, so there's plenty in there.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of food. Mum said after though, oh, should we go and get some more steak? I was like, let's use what we've got in there.
No, because that was a good price, wasn't it?
I know we've got an offer on it, but and the thing we didn't get mince either, did we? Normally we always have a bag of mince for a chilli.
Oh yeah.
So once we run it down, because I say we've got like chicken legs, there's pork chops, bacon, sausages, leg of lamb, liver. There's a lot in there. So we'll use that down before we go and do another thing. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that. For our first like winter warmer of 2022, I think that was a success.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
No disaster. She's gonna get more. And you will notice you're probably thinking, where's the bread? Didn't have any bread with it because I think it would have bloated us out. That was a nice with all the potato and everything like that. I mean, both got food babies right about now because just.
I want the wibbly wobbly meringue now. I'm still hungry.
What, you want the cheesecake? You can get the cheesecake if you want. She wants the Halloween M&S cheesecake because we've still got a few bits of them, so they'll probably just be used for like lunches, or if I show Mum how to do the Bowie buns, you can have them for your lunch. 1 minute in the microwave, soft and squishy buns. You've got 2 left.
1 minute in the microwave.
Yeah, so you
that's
can do that.
Right, yeah.
She'll have them tomorrow. So yes, if you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. What is your favourite like winter warmer dish? I will leave a few recipes down below, but as I say, I kind of just winged it and put in what I wanted to put in.
I wonder if in the winter, viewers, you can do a fish pie. Is that not really winter time?
I suppose that would be. Would that not be more autumn? Or
maybe, yeah.
Could be winter though, because it is like a pie with a sauce.
You know, like what's that? That if we didn't have cod, cheap pollock.
Pollock, haddock, some salmon, prawns.
A bag of the thing in the
peas. What is it? It's like a white. Is it white cheese? No, it's a parsley sauce, isn't it?
Yeah, but you could get a bag of that mixed seafood, put it in the mash.
Not mixed seafood. You wouldn't want mussels in it, would you? I'd probably say like pollock or cod, salmon, haddock, and prawns. I think with peas is the main thing. So yeah, let's say let us know if you want us to do a fish pie. I'm sure we can accommodate that too. But take care. Stay safe as always, and I'll see you tomorrow for our first wintry video. New outros, new everything. We're getting in the Christmas spirit. Bye, guys.
Bye.